Ren,
I did not.
VC the top. Why the fuck did you send him to lounge?
Yeah, bro, I didn't know.
Okay, drop them to VC
Bro,
debating.
I'm gonna kill this guy. Not you.
You
I'm
just
fucking it.
drop them.
Bro, I
What's good,
didn't know
Mr.
what
Hand?
PC was. Yeah, look, Axiom, you're retarded.
Yeah, what's good, Mr. Hand? I'm just saying,
No,
what's
look,
good,
I
Mr.
don't,
Hand? That's it.
I don't think you're.
Mr.
got
Mr.
Drop
Mr.
one.
Mr. Kuro
Yo,
Hand, bro.
yo,
Mr.
Axiom.
Kuro
Yo,
Hand. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying,
Yo,
what's up,
drop,
bro?
Yo,
That's
drop
it.
Monarch, bro. Drop the guy that you want to debate.
yeah,
Also,
bro,
you
Axiom
Yeah,
can
better
I'm
be
debate
waiting.
right
Yeah,
after.
tell him to
yo,
join.
Bro,
Tell him to join. Tell him.
Infinity,
yo,
let me ask you
Axiom, bro.
something.
I thought we were friends, bro.
He doesn't
Tell him
like
to
you,
join,
kid.
bro.
That nigga don't know you.
Alright, where do I place it?
Why did we move
Where do
to
I
the
place it?
second one?
Right here?
What's your question, bro?
All right, so it's starting
So
in
I'm
here.
like,
Okay, that's fine.
Alright, come on.
So
Oh yeah, wait, hold on. Infinity, I have a question. Come on, welcome. Let's go back.
Yo,
Infinity.
niggas
Yeah, okay,
outside,
so
bro.
look,
Yo, go get a
do you
Oh
job.
think
shit.
you okay, do you think this is absurd? Given the essence is what makes you you, given your hand is a part of your essence, you're identical to your hand. Do you think that's mistaken?
What? What?
Is this nigga
Yo,
fucking
That's
retarded,
he
bro?
like,
I'll
that's a
just explain to this
neurological
dumbass
relation, not a
nigga.
symmetrical relation. You fucking
Like he
No,
retard.
is so
fuck
fucking
Also,
stupid,
the
bro.
hand is a
Kuro,
neurological
Kuro,
part, not a
Kuro,
not a
oh my
Kuro.
god,
predicate.
bro.
yeah,
yo,
look,
Yo,
I'm
by the
we're
way,
gonna
so
we're gonna
confused.
Kuro.
mute
Why,
Steam.
Yo, Kuro. Wait,
why
who
is there,
muted Steam? Why you
why,
muting Steam? Why you
why,
perm
Yeah,
abusing,
why?
nigga?
why
Just
is
because you
there
got
three
perms, bro,
people?
you're not allowed to perm abuse. Yo,
Dude,
JK,
yeah,
I'll
look,
mute
Why
Steam
is
dude,
right
there?
let
now.
me interrupt. Let me
I'll
interrupt.
unmute Steam, bro. Yeah,
Yo,
because you're
yo,
fucking
yo, bro,
retarded. So
yo,
let me
yo,
just give out the
everybody,
argument as to
whoa,
why
whoa,
you're stupid, right?
yo,
All right,
yo,
so
Hey, yo, dude,
Shut
can
the
you
fuck
control
up.
your people?
There's
Yeah,
three
everyone,
Infinity.
people
stop, stop,
talking, bro.
everyone, slow the fuck down,
Why is
everyone,
there
slow the
three
fuck down,
people talking, bro? Shut up.
Yeah,
everyone,
thank
slow the fuck down. Okay, so hold up. Let me do
you.
something real quick.
Anyways,
Anyways, to
yeah.
answer
So,
your question real quick, since I was the person that you asked and not these other people who started interrupting for some reason, look, it just depends on your view. I don't think it's an absurd claim. There's multiple people who hold that view. That view being that your essence is obviously what makes you you, and you're identical to your essence. A lot of people use that argument for God, actually. So obviously, if your hand is a part of your essence, some people, I'm not saying that I do, but some people would say that you're identical to your hand, and therefore. But obviously, there's going to be ways of identity which are different from conventional ones. So,
thank you.
anyways.
All right, so, Monarch, let's get it, man. My position is that I'm justified, right? I just have reason to believe that my character is gonna be yours. All right, get inside.
Yo,
Bro, can you mute this guy?
but
Okay, so
nigga, man,
everybody
that's
mute
crazy.
up, everybody mute.
Yeah, wait, what do you say?
Everybody's muted. Okay, so what's your name? Kuro, repeat your premise or
Yeah, look,
whatever.
my position is just that I have reason to believe that my character does not lose to yours. Who's this guy?
This guy, okay. My position is that I believe Rimuru outscales Gojo, who like Rimuru is my character, Gojo is your character, obviously. So my position is that Rimuru outscales your character.
Yeah, bro, can we
Wait,
stop?
just to clarify, are you saying that your character wins because he outscales, or are you just saying your character outscales?
I'm saying my character wins because they outscale.
Okay.
And just to
So
be
this is a
clear, you're saying that this thing is true and it's not some sort of belief, right?
what?
Yeah. Are you saying that this thing is true and it's not some sort of belief, or are you saying it's a belief?
I'm saying it's true.
Yeah. Sure. What's the argument for it?
What? What is it? Can you speak
Yeah.
up?
What's the argument for your character scaling?
My argument from the character scaling. Okay, let me send scans. We're using the debates channel for scans, by the way.
Oh yeah, sure. Wait. Are you gonna try to get him to outer?
Yeah. Why
Okay,
not?
then at that point, wait. I don't even think the scans are necessary. I'm just gonna deny like outer being capable of existing, right? Or at least you're able to like portray some sort of event in which portrays your character being outer, right?
Okay.
I guess the
It's not.
argument, yeah, I guess the argument for that can be, well, given what outer means is to be aspatial, atemporal, meaning it lacks the ability to be empirically verified and it lacks the ability to go through change. For that to be portrayed within the series of your character affecting it leads to a contradiction.
Uh, one that's not my argument in any shape, way, or form. Hold
Yeah,
up.
just to be, bro, what? Just being clear, yes or no, are you giving an argument for your character being outer?
Can I give the arguments now? Yes or no?
No, no. Oh my God, are you giving the? If you're giving an argument for your character being outer, I don't see the point of doing that if my character or if I deny outer existing in the first place.
What's your justification for outer versal not existing in the first place?
Yeah, or not existing, but it's unable to be perceived within the narrative. Oh, this is a pretty deep
It's
pool.
unable to be what? Say it again. Sorry,
Yeah,
I can't hear you.
I don't think it's able, yeah, I don't think it's able to be achieved within the fictional narrative, right? For the reason I just gave.
Well, I can't. Hold up. Sorry, I can't hear you.
Right, look.
Am I the
Uh,
only one? Am I the only one that can't hear him?
yeah, so listen.
That's just you.
I don't think, yeah, I don't hold the belief, right, that a
Mhm.
fictional narrative can portray an outer being, right? Because to portray an outer being, you either have to one, show it existing using the five senses, and which requires spatial and temporal properties, and two, you have to show that your character is able to affect
Wait,
such a
hold up,
being
hold
or
up, hold up. I can't hear you. Wait, hold up. Let me rejoin. Let me rejoin.
oh my
Hold
god,
up.
like bro, this,
Dude, I wrote it out. I wrote it out, bro. Don't worry. All right.
bro, this is what happens when you like
Zin,
hang
shut your
around
bitch
each other,
ass
bro.
up. You sound like a retard, nigga.
Axiom, you're
Actually,
retarded.
bro.
Nigga, shut
Hey,
your
bro,
bitch
this
ass
is
up,
yo,
fucking dumbass. You
look,
wanna argue right now?
like this is
Look,
what
dude, you
happens
just
when
straight
you let like
up.
retards participate in conversations, bro. We can't act like
Shut the fuck up, bitch ass nigga. Nobody's talking to you. I'm talking to
Axiom.
your fucking retard ass.
Axiom,
Like,
Axiom.
hold on, let me find.
Control yourself. I will grab you by your titties and manhandle you. Control it.
Nigga, I will suck your fucking titties, you bitch ass nigga.
Did
Fucking
you just
female
say
looking
wait,
ass, you my bitch.
wait. Did he just say he would suck my titties? Wait.
This shit fine.
All right, wait.
Nigga be
Zenny,
attempting to fucking mute me. That's
Zenny,
actually
did
fucking crazy, bro. You're a fucking
all right,
retard,
Zen,
dumbass nigga. Just start the debate.
look, stop with the
Okay.
Discord packing, bro. It's not gonna get you. Anyway, look, can you hear me now? Am I able to be heard?
Yeah. I can hear you a little bit. So, my
Okay,
speaker is
now,
fucking.
right, listen, to fulfill the criteria of outer, right? There either
Mhm.
needs to be of you affecting something, right? In which one requires something to be able to be changed for you to affect it, and two, it requires the ability to see that thing because you can't affect something that isn't there physically and doesn't hold anything. I mean, any spatial, properties. But so given you need that criteria to fulfill being outer, something that is outer is something that lacks both of those things. So it lacks the ability to change and it lacks the ability to take up any spatial properties or any spatial coordinates. And if both of those things are true, we lack the ability to change this thing or affect it, meaning that you can't fulfill the criteria for outer.
Wait. So let me break down what you're saying. Stop me if I'm wrong. So what you're saying is that because by your definition, you're saying that something that is out of Versu can neither be affected by change and can not be perceived. So therefore, anything
What
that
does that
can be
mean?
changed or perceived, it, wait, what? What did you say?
No, it's not my or it seems to be the general usage of outer. It seems to be an affirmative of the properties that it has. The aspatial and atemporal properties seem to lead to the conclusion that we're incapable of changing it based on what we mean when we say time and space. I hope my parents don't get like unnecessarily bad. Oh, I have to change. Oh,
What?
that's
Did
concerning.
Virgil say dance? Okay, whatever. Okay, so basically, what you're claiming is that since an out-of-versal object can neither be perceived within space and cannot be affected by changes in time, then therefore anything that is able to affect a quote unquote out-of-versal object inherently makes that object not to be out-of-versal. Is that what you're saying? Is that what I'm getting from
Yeah,
this?
there just seems to be a contradict. I mean, there seems to be a contradiction with the propositions, and one of the propositions is seen to be false.
I could just argue against that, but you know what? Yeah, the no stress. Okay, sure. Let's say my character is not able to reach out the versal for some strange reason. It's not really
I
gonna
don't think
affect my state in any way.
I don't think the reason is pretty strange, but that's okay.
Sure.
Right. The
Anyways,
new argument.
so you can scale Gojo now actually if you want.
Wait, so these does not have any sort of character? I mean, scaling for your character?
No, I'm scaling for my character, but like I'm still getting scans, so like it'll be helpful if you just scale Gojo first.
Yeah, sure. Gojo is illogical.
Hmm?
Gojo is illogical.
Justify that, please.
Yeah, look, he actualizes nothingness, blatant P, not P.
He
Let
actually
me get that.
he actualizes nothingness. That's from chapter 69 of the
Maybe
Heathen.
could be, probably.
Okay, yeah, I think I know the scene you're talking about, Bert.
Yeah, don't worry, man. The scans are in chat. And you can do anything. He's cool. is the GOAT.
He can do anything. Can you justify that he can do anything?
Yeah, both the scans are in chat. Okay, I might go change clothes because I actually want to get in this pool.
Yeah, imaginary response collide imaginary. He can do anything he try. He can do anything he tries. So he tries not to get involved in anything according to him. And amplifies limitless and negative numbers. Okay, for that, let me first tackle that scan that talks about Gojo. Wait, are you still here or are you going to change clothes?
No, I'm here. I can do both
Okay,
at the
cool.
same time. You're
Cool,
like
cool,
quick
cool.
max.
Anyways, so the scan where
Oh, no.
Gojo states that he amplifies negative numbers to create a sort of impossible phenomenon. Yeah, Gege himself actually later put out a statement saying that yeah, he's basically just retconned that because it really just didn't make any form of sense, right? Basically, Gege himself states that he
Yeah, I
really
don't care. I don't think authors make a statement true. So I
what?
don't really care if Gege states this thing. I don't hold to the belief that just because the author states something that automatically corresponds to the fictional narrative, unless it's like some sort of unless it's
Bro,
or
what?
true. Yeah,
Okay,
look, I don't know why the
hold on,
retard
hold on.
responded to
Kuro,
that gun. Get a mute
I
on that
just
guy.
want to ask you something. I just want to ask you something right now. So, because I can already see what you're about to argue, right? So, what you're saying is that you do not believe that a author's word holds any weight to the work that
Yeah,
they
look,
created. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, like given a scenario in which the author just states something, like let's say he just goes, well, this character doesn't exist within the verse, and we obviously within the verse there's some not only implication, but there's some empirical observation of that thing. Well, I obviously just say that deny the statement. Like I'm obviously not gonna accept the statement that this character doesn't exist from the author. I don't hold to the belief that without sufficient justification that the author's without sufficient justification, the author's word matters. And what I deem to be sufficient justification within this scenario would be, well, the author, there's something being within the narrative in which, well, would be consistent with what the author's saying. Like there's a statement saying that, well, or there's a new statement saying that, well, this isn't how it works, and it actually works in this different way. But the narrative obviously disagrees with that.
Okay, so
Oh,
basically,
also, hold on. I actually have one more thing to add. Also, when they're talking about it, like, when they're talking about it, when Gojo asks these mathematicians, they consistently talk about it being natural negative numbers, negative infinity, and it also seems to be consistent the way that purple is combined and the way they talk about it being imaginary mass, which is a combination of both negative and positive infinity.
okay. So let me first deal with your first point. So your analogy is more of reference to a death to the author fallacy, where where the author's word is being contradicted by what is being seen in the story. What's happening here is not like Gege contradicting what is seen in the story. Is Gege giving like extra information on what he was trying to portray in that particular scene. Gege goes on to confirm that number one, natural negative numbers don't exist. Like they don't actually exist in science. They don't exist. And in the JJK verse, the only reason why Gege labeled it as a natural negative number is because he just wanted to have a cop out because he's bad at mathematics, which I show in the scans I just provided. Gege was just trying to give the readers a simple way to understand what he was trying to portray in that
You're
moment.
retarded.
But
Oh God.
later on, he realizes that it doesn't really portray what he was trying to say. What do you say? What do you say?
No, keep going.
What, are you gonna like argue
No,
against
keep
what
going.
I'm saying, or okay?
No, keep going.
Anyways, so as I was saying before, right?
You were saying.
Gege Gege goes on to confirm later on that natural negative. No, actually, it's not even Gege. It's one of his editors that points out to Gege that natural negative numbers aren't a thing in actual science. Gege then
Bro, tell
confirms that yeah, he actually just made that shit up so it could be easier to explain what he was trying to portray in the moment.
we're
But he
closer. That's
later
what
on realizes that what he was saying, yeah, it wasn't really the best for what he was trying to portray. Later on, the his assistant gives him a better way to explain blue that Gege has then confirmed that this is the new way that blue is supposed to be explained. So unless you want to say, right, unless you want to say that at this point somehow this is some sort of
Can
contradiction,
you
even
stop
though
the
Gege
retard
is
ramble?
stating what?
Yeah, can we just stop the retard ramble? I get the point.
You get the
But
point, but you're
look,
not saying anything in response. I asked you
yeah, because
now
you
a
were
few minutes,
talking.
a
Anyway,
few
so look,
seconds
can I
ago.
give the
Nah,
response
shut the
now?
fuck up. A few seconds
Can I
ago,
give the
I asked
response?
you, do you have anything you want to say? You said no. So like, shut the fuck up. Let me speak,
Yeah, because
dumbass
you
nigga.
weren't done, so I'm
Anyway,
letting you
now
finish. Now
shut,
you're
shut, shut,
rambling.
shut, shut. You've already
So
lost your
can you
chance. I really
at
don't
this
care.
point?
Anyways. So
Another good
in
turn.
this
You want me to
moment,
say?
Gege is not making any form of
Hey,
contradiction.
hey, hey,
He's simply just trying to explain what was already stated in the story. He was just trying to give clarification to it.
uh-huh.
Do you
Actually, I'm
agree
over
or
it on
not?
it.
Do you agree or not?
Yeah, no, I obviously disagree with you. So, well, I kind of agree. I disagree with the conclusion you're trying to reach. I just don't think it's valid. So,
Okay.
would you like to listen? You're like heavily confused. One, when you concede and just say that, well, this is what the author's trying to portray. Um, that seems to like just be like a really retarded thing to concede to. Because when you say that this is what he's trying to portray, you're saying that well, he still holds to the commitment that this thing doesn't exist. He still holds to the commitment of the implication. He's just saying that what he said about these things existing is wrong. Ooh, no, it's fine. No, yeah, I'm not done with him. But he's just saying the way that he portrayed this thing was wrong. He's not saying that the entire thing, the entire proposition is false. He's just saying that these things aren't actually a thing. But he still holds to the commitment that these natural negative numbers do exist, right? Or the
No,
entailment of it. He holds
no,
to the
like,
commitment of the entailment, not the, disregarding the entire thing. And two, once again, I don't hold to the belief that even if he wasn't saying that or holding to the commitment of these negative numbers existing, I don't even agree with that. I wouldn't say that, well, look, just because he said that, that means this thing isn't negative numbers nor isn't a representation of it, and therefore, um, the contradiction fails, right? Because the reason I wouldn't admit to that is because there are multiple things within the narrative that seem to contradict him, including purple, the statements from multiple other characters, this thing being regarded or having a natural effect. There are multiple things within the narrative that contradict him, and I just wouldn't adhere to the statement that he says outside of the narrative when there's nothing in which agrees with them inside of it.
okay.
Um,
But one quickly. Okay? Now I'll actually cover that later. Okay, so what I am trying to portray, yeah, with the scans that I provided, right, is that Gege is
right.
one. Follow me on this. That Gege is one, saying that the explanation he gave in chapter 69, where Gojo states he amplifies natural negative numbers. Gege is saying right here that he only used natural negative numbers because he did not know what the fuck he was talking about. Later
Okay,
on, right?
can I get the
Later
argument for that?
on, no, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm not done.
No, I
Like,
want the
what the fuck?
argument for that. Give the argument, retard. Like, I don't understand why
Shut.
you're running away from it. Just give the argument for it.
Anyways. Gege then confirms later on that he has
Wait, can you
completely
not repeat
retconned the
yourself and give the
explanation
argument in which I asked
given
for?
in
Like, I
chapter
don't know what to say.
69.
You're running away from it.
And anyways, later on, with you bringing up imaginary hollow purple, like the imaginary technique hollow purple doesn't actually retcon what Gege is saying here, like at all. Hollow purple is an
Can I just get the
imaginary
argument I
map.
asked for? I want the argument for the
Yeah,
conclusion.
what the fuck are you yapping about?
Yeah, look, you went on to repeat something. I don't disagree with that. I disagree with the conclusion you're reaching. I disagree with the fact that what Gojo's stating here is getting rid of the entire point and not just getting rid of.
Just to
What the
make this clear,
fuck?
there's no interruption. You guys can like take turns, bro. There's no interruption. Kuro's being an actual fucking
Yeah,
retard
look,
trying
I
to
don't know
interrupt you.
why Axiom is touching my profile. I don't agree with
What
this retard moderating. He's not
what the
sentient.
fuck?
So, like I was saying, to
Nigga,
clarify,
you a
I
fucking
do
dumbass,
disagree.
nigga. Why you're
Bro,
trying to
Look,
interrupt like a fucking retard?
yeah,
Action
look,
chill.
see, this is what happened.
Action. Kuro, shut the fuck up. Kuro, shut the fuck up, please. Bro, what I am trying to portray to you is the fact that the explanation that Gege gave in chapter 69 is not what.
Okay, can we stop repeating the argument? I want the argument for the conclusion. I don't agree that it
Oh my
follows. I
fucking god,
disagree
I'm
with it
getting
being
so
valid.
are you fucking slow? Like, what the fuck? What I'm
Okay,
trying
look,
to
what do you think
explain
I'm
to you
disagreeing
is
with
that
here?
when
What do you think I'm
Gege
disagreeing
stated
with here?
imaginary negative numbers,
Oh my god.
he was actually trying to
Please,
give
please
a
don't do this.
simplified definition of what him and his editor are discussing in the interview for the
Oh
scans.
my
I
god.
fucking just
Look,
recorded. Like, what the fuck?
valid with the argument, right?
Gege literally explains the fact ZG. I
You
honestly don't think.
look,
Oh my
I
fucking
disagree
god.
with the conclusion. I don't agree that the premises you've laid out follows to the conclusion that the entire thing is right. I don't agree with the fact that it's not a contradiction. I disagree with that. I just
The
think
same
you're
point
extremely
again.
confused on what's going on. Oh, I got you. But look, you're very confused on what I'm talking about. So would you like me to clarify? Would you continue to look like a retard to the recording?
Okay,
Also,
bro.
I cannot
Like, bro,
anyway.
clarify what you're trying to say because you're just gonna sound more retarded.
Okay, yeah, listen, I agree with the premises, right? I agree that what the author does here is attempt to clarify what's happening within the narrative by saying that, well, look, natural negative numbers aren't an actual term, but what he's doing, right? I disagree with the conclusion that it's retcon. He's just saying that, well, this isn't a term, but the implication I still mean here is that, well, an impossible situation is being manifested, right? And that's the contradiction here. Natural negative numbers don't exist. That's not a term because natural numbers represents any number from 1 to positive infinity. So when you add negative to the back of that, that just doesn't make sense. But he still holds to the belief that this thing is from -1 to negative infinity, which is talked about when he's talking about combining red and blue to make purple. He talks about both infinities being combined. Later on, when he talks about when he talks about the -1 apples, that's still talking about the example in which a contradiction is created. Your argument isn't valid. You need to give an argument for the conclusion and not the premises.
What the fuck are you yapping about? What? Are you slow?
Do you think that's the
I
response to the
honestly, I
question?
want to know, are you slow? I am trying to portray I am trying to make you understand the fact that when Gege was referred for, like, yes, you have agreed to the premise that Gege admits that natural negative numbers were wrong. Now, what I am trying to make you understand, literally, look at the scans I am fucking showing you. Gege literally goes on to say that what he actually meant was not what he was trying to explain in that particular chapter. He literally gives a more in-depth explanation of what he was trying to say with his editor in the scans I provide. And in the scans I provided, his explanation literally does not coincide with your argument, like, at all. What his new explanation of blue is that simply is similar to amplifying and reducing space. This explanation, like, literally goes against your argumentation. So what I'm asking you here is justified.
Look, I don't know if
Hello?
anybody else can hear him, but listen, um, you're confused. You keep talking about the premises, right? I don't disagree that he attempted to clarify. I disagree with the conclusion. One, none of these scans state, I disagree with I disagree that the natural negative numbers thing or the negative infinity thing still exists. All these states that is besides natural negative numbers isn't a thing. He's just saying that that term doesn't exist, right? That's the thing I disagree with. I don't disagree with the premises. I just disagree with the retcon thing. The reason I disagree with it is that, well, it seems to be constantly portrayed within the narrative. It seems to be constantly portrayed within when he's talking about it with these
Hold
colors.
up, before you continue, hold up, before you
I'm
Every
sorry,
continue.
single
wait,
time.
Gio, Kuro, could you finish what you were saying? Because for some reason he was allowed to finish what he was saying, but now he's attempting to cut you off when I didn't get full access of your argument yet. So, Kuro, what were you
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
My
So
God, he's just
when
repeating the same points.
so when
So, what were you
they seem to be
saying?
talking so when they seem to be talking about, this thing existing, they're just talking about the term itself and not in reference to the not in reference to what's happening within the manga. He still thinks it's a negative infinity. And additionally, I still haven't heard a single response to the whole contradiction within the narrative because I don't hold to the belief that anything that the author states is automatically true. I need an argument for why it's true.
Well, as I
Also,
have already
just to be
asked you
clear,
to
wait,
justify,
actually,
I'm
hold
asking
on,
you to
hold on, hold on,
justify
I'm not done, I'm not done,
what's
I'm not done,
contradiction.
I'm not done. Listen,
Keep going, keep
also,
going.
I just want to give a probability raiser just in case I do forget that. The probability raiser for why this thing is true is, well, gonna be right. It best explains the data. When you look at the data, we see multiple statements which says what I interpreted as the contradiction thing. We see multiple statements outside of it where he's talking about with these college professors. We see him talking about it being natural negative numbers. When they talk about hollow purple, they talk about it being a combination of both red and blue, and which is positive and negative infinity. So it best explains the data why this is constantly stated when what the author is attempting to do, especially we see when he's trying to clarify things outside of the manga, is that he's attempting to keep it good faith coherent and he's trying to make sure it makes sense. So what best explains the data is that, well, every single time this thing is mentioned, it's probabilistically true. So you can go and give an argument. I hope it's not like a retard babble. Um,
Bro, shut
and
the
I hope it's
fuck
very
you are just repeating the same points again. You're just
like the
repeating the
autism.
same points again.
Okay, wait,
Again,
wait. I'm
bro.
going to let you finish, but if you believe he's repeating the same points, would you guys like to conclude this?
Okay, sure. Anyways, as I've been saying before, right? In the scans I fucking sent,
Wait, no, no,
there
no,
are three
no, no,
scans I
no,
sent.
no,
It looks
no.
like
You're
you're only
stating
looking
the
at.
conclusions. Okay, look, if you're going to state the conclusions, if you're repeating yourself, would you guys like to conclude? You say show for some reason you want to repeat your
I'm
points.
not repeating myself, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro,
Then why did
let me
you agree
finish,
to
right? Let me
conclude
finish.
if you were
What
going
the
to give a
fuck?
new point?
Right, bro, let me finish. Let me finish. Like, what the fuck? Nobody
not
talked over
talking.
Kuro. Let me fucking think. Fucking retard.
That's not
Anyways,
true. You talked over him. I
in the
talked over
final
him.
scan I provide, Gege. Hey, nigga, shush. In the final scan I provide,
And
Gege
I wasn't
literally
even
gives an
talking.
explanation that. Oh my
yeah,
fucking god. What the hell, man? You done? Cool. Anyways, in the final scan I fucking provided, Gege literally gives an explanation that contradicts your whole actualizing impossibilities into reality. He gives a more logical explanation that aligns with what Gojo is saying in chapter 69. And the scans you provide don't actually back up your argument in any shape, way, or form. Literally, none of the scans refer to Gojo actualizing any form of impossibilities into reality. The hollow purple scan you keep bringing up only refers to hollow purple being a collection of imaginary mass. Imaginary mass is not illogical in science. And even you keep bringing up a interview that Gege had with scientists or whatever, but number one, you don't provide the scan, and number two, nowhere in said interview, because I've read it, nowhere in said interview does Gege ever use the term imaginary negative numbers. Actually, ever since his conversation with his editor, he has never used the term imaginary negative numbers again, because he has been made to understand how illogical that is to the story, and how it doesn't properly portray what he was trying to portray in said moments. So what I am trying to say is Gege is actively telling you that the definition of what Gojo said in chapter 69 that you are trying to use to back up your argument is like literally contradicts what you are trying to say. Like, simple as that. You can continue, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say at this point, because
listen, one, I don't know what it means to be more logical. I think logical is a relative term as long as it follows under the law and seems in the system of beliefs. It needs to be consistent with the system of beliefs. I don't know what logical means here. Yo, what's up? And then, oh, I got you, kid. I'm leaving anyway. So, anyways, yeah. I think when you talk about contradictions being logical, I don't know that. I also don't know that means I'm a dialectic. I think they're logical under my theory. Maybe not your theory, but my theory seems to account for more things than yours does. So I think we should go under, dialectism. And then for the other retardation, once again, I obviously disagree with your interpretation. I think your interpretation is retarded. I don't know why you keep bringing that up. You keep bringing up the premises. I don't just you keep bringing
justify
up the
that, my
conclusions. I obviously
guy.
disagree with the
You're
conclusion.
you're legit not justifying anything you're saying. You're just yapping,
Shut
bro.
up,
I'm sorry. What were you saying, Kuro?
Shut up. Yeah, so
You're,
look,
I'm sorry, you're not justifying anything you're saying. You're
I'm
just
sorry.
feeding the
What were you
same
saying, Kuro?
premises
yo,
repeatedly
listen, I
as
don't
some
understand
sort
why
of
this guy like
justification. Like what?
interrupting me
I'm
and
sorry.
complains
What were
when
you
I do.
saying, Kuro?
Yeah. So,
What
and
the
then for
fuck?
the other part,
That's crazy.
you made a claim. I want you to prove that claim. I don't even remember what it was, but I want you to prove that. And then for the what's it called
What
scans, I
claim?
can get them.
What claim you want me
Scans
to
with
bro?
the scans with the
What?
author, I can go those.
Which
Or
with
with the
what?
what's it
What
called?
scam video? I sent like 3. Which one are you talking about?
No, I don't care about like your retard interpretation. I've already dismantled that.
What the
You made
fuck?
another claim.
You said you want me to justify something. I'm asking you, what do you want me to justify? You say you don't care
Yeah,
about my
you made a claim. I'm
retardation.
looking at what it was. I look, you want you to like prove everything you said that wasn't something you've already went over. I'm gonna pull the careless message.
Let's conclude on this, because this is retarded as fuck.
What?
Hold on, I
Like,
gotta
what the
get those
fuck?
scans. I gotta get those scans.
Like, bro,
Oh,
nah,
I don't
you're
have
really not reading anything new. You're just
yeah,
repeating
look,
the same point over again. What the fuck?
I don't have access to it on this account.
Bro,
Would
What's
you be
given to
cool with
you?
just accepting? Would you just be cool with accepting the scans I'm talking about with the mathematicians, or do you want me to switch accounts to get them?
you can switch accounts to get them. I don't necessarily think
All right,
I
guys.
can
Yo, bro,
I can get the
come
scans for
on.
you. I can
Let
get
me
the scans
scan
for
this
you.
guy.
Don't worry, because I know the scans you're talking about. I can get the scans for you. It's not too hard.
Hey, no, I can switch accounts to get them. Give me like 5 minutes.
Yeah, sure thing, buddy.
Yo, bro.
Axiom, mute up, bro.
Can we stop with the autism?
Yeah, just mute up. Just mute up. Don't server mute him.
What up?
Nigga, he
Anyways,
obviously
Jake
can't
is
control
sleeping
himself,
badly, bro.
He obviously needs to be server muted.
Yeah, we're gonna start with the anticipations. He's gonna get picked up on the recording, so he's gonna get banned until he.
Wait,
mutes
who
his
the fuck
fucking
kicked
mic.
him? Wait, what? Why?
Me.
Whoa! Why are you
Yo, so
banning him,
obviously the
bro?
reason why
Whoa,
he kicked
whoa,
him is
whoa!
because
Oh,
you
is that
told him
how
to
we
mute and he
fucking
didn't
play,
know
bro?
you.
Okay, that's how we fucking play, bitch ass nigga. That's how we
What do you
fucking
mean?
play. That's how we fucking play, huh?
So you
All right,
just
get your
banned
friend
someone for
Tricks. Get the fuck out
he
of
had
here.
a reason to get
Don't worry
banned.
about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Look,
I can just
can
ask
you
him.
control the retard? Like the guy was
Bro,
talking over the
alright,
recording. The
cool. Can you
recording
show
So
didn't
me
hold
get
the
on, wait,
fucking
muted.
just to be
provider
clear.
so
Hold on, I
when you
want to be
start
made
doing
clear.
here?
So apparently the high
So
tier
this is how you want to
Axiom
fucking play, Kuro.
banned.
You know
Hold
you
on,
can
hold
keep
on.
Infinity
You
here. It's only
banned a
just me and
spectator. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Monarch.
I want to
Since
ask
you
a
want to
question,
ban Seam, I'm
Axiom.
gonna ban.
So is it the case that you banned a spectator because he banned someone who was interrupting the debate?
The
I'm
debate,
sorry. Is
bro. We
that was
literally
that a
called
yes?
calls to the debate. What the fuck are you yapping
I'm
about?
sorry, I don't
We
understand what you're
called
saying,
calls
so
to
I'm
the
just gonna
debate.
eliminate you
Called
from
calls
my
to the
presence.
debate to get scammed. What the fuck are
All
you
right,
yapping
yeah. Let me
about?
go get the scans. Let me go
This
get
is
the
retarded
scans.
as
I'll be
fuck.
right back.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, look.
What the fuck? Why are niggas leaving?
Did he leave, gang? Hey yo, since he fucking banned Seam, gang, yo get him back in here.
Bro, what the fuck? Okay, I won't ban Sing because
Don't worry, I'm already on banning. Where's Kuro?
okay, she said he wants to go on his alternative account and get scans.
Okay, that's fine. Well, yeah, I guess that's fine. That's fine. Um,
Yeah, obviously
that,
it's fine.
yeah,
What
yo,
would you do?
Infinity. If you're his judge, we can argue on how JK won that debate battle in Angalan. So
What? Why are you already
that's your
being
fucking
biased? You
retarded,
don't even know my
Kuro.
verdict.
Roger. Oh, yo, Roger, you're in here, bro. Roger, unmute, bro.
You guys friends or something?
We're acquaintances. I wouldn't necessarily call us friends.
Oh my god.
Acquaintances. Interesting. Okay. Nigga banned Seam and he expected me to fucking take it.
You did take it.
Bro,
Yeah,
bro,
you
wait,
haven't
how
said
much
anything, but it's just
how,
fucking fair. Because if he banned Seam, I told Seam he can just mute, just don't server mute him, right? And then he just
Yeah,
proceeds
but
to
he
ban
didn't
Seam
mute though,
without literally
retard,
letting
which
him
is why he got
mute.
banned. He didn't mute.
So if he does that shit, I'm doing the same thing. He can cry about it, you fucking bitch.
He didn't do the same thing
He
though.
acting like he fucking owns the server,
You
anyways.
banned
What a
someone who had
retard.
nothing to
Anyways,
do
yeah,
with
get
the
him back in
debate.
here.
why you niggas arguing about this? Like, it's really not that deep.
Because he's fucking retarded. He said that he's identical to his hand, and he's also fucking retarded. We debated like so many fucking times, and he loses several of them.
What the fuck are
Identical
you
to
talking
his
about?
Okay, but bro, Trick, you're in the call right now, though. So how did you get kicked? Sorry, how did you get banned? You're in the call right now.
Recently, he got banned, but he's pretty much unbanned from Steam. Okay, now you guys can start. Continue.
All right, the goat is back. He's gonna send the scans. The scans are gonna be sent in 3, 2.
Okay. One. What the fuck is the debate channel? Okay,
By
found
the way,
it.
if we do disagree on judgment, I'm not discussing it in this server.
Sure, bro. I really don't care.
That's why I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah. So who were you talking to? Like, you didn't
The
specify
other
who the
judge.
you didn't fucking specify who you were talking to. You just
Obviously, the
said it out
fucking other
loud and
judge,
it covered
retard.
you. Like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, I don't know
People
what you're
agreeing with
saying.
you.
Your mic is really bad.
Hold on, hold on.
Sure, whatever you
Look,
want to tell yourself, buddy. I really do not care.
Everybody agrees that your mic is ass. It's not just me telling myself.
Bro, I really don't care. Like, what don't you get about
You
I
do
don't
care
care?
because you
Like,
bring it up.
what? No, I didn't. I legit just said I don't care. Like, what?
You saying you don't care doesn't mean anything.
Oh my fucking god. God, bro. Sure, bro. Whatever you want to tell yourself.
So you don't
So
care, but
fuck
you're
those
saying,
things,
"Oh my fucking God!" So you basically call out to God's name for careless actions or careless things.
bro. What the fuck, bro? I honestly don't care about what you're yapping about.
Okay, you're saying it now, but you just basically said God was a bitch.
What's going
What?
on, bro? Like, who are you talking
What?
to?
That's what you
What?
said.
How did you jump to that conclusion? What mental gymnastics did you do to get to that conclusion, fam?
Abstract things can't do gymnastics. Anyways, Kuro, are you ready?
Oh my
Yeah, yeah.
fucking god, bro. So ass.
What?
Bro, Kuro, are you posting the scan for like
Yeah, just to be
I
clear, what do you
don't
think imaginary numbers are?
like, bro, are you posting the scans or like I
No,
don't
I asked you a
really
question. Can I answer the question?
like, bro, where is he?
Okay, so what do you think I'm just gonna ask you a new question. What do you think imaginary mass is?
Like,
He doesn't hear
hello,
you.
Hello?
hello,
Yo, are you retarded?
hello, hello.
Yo, bro, what? Okay.
He's pretending to not hear you so Axiom can implement DMs. I know the method.
Hello,
He's stolen.
hello.
Let me get this real quick.
Hold
Where's
up,
the
let
red
me read.
statement? Where's the red statement?
Can everybody hear me, or am I tripping?
Unfortunately, yes, we hear you.
Okay, good boy, good bitch. Anyways, where's
What?
Kuro, bro?
That only
Yeah,
works when
look,
you tell
listen,
someone to do
listen,
something
listen.
and they actually
Let's
do it.
Infinity mute up, bro. You're not part of this debate. Stop trying to be a
Yes,
part
I
of it.
am. I'm a judge.
Nah,
Yeah, he
nigga,
is
we
my
agreed
judge.
that there are no judges. Like, bro, you're a
That's
moderator.
not true.
I never said that, by the way. But look, let's look in the spot. Just to be
Message
clear, what do you think
responded on
imaginary mass is? Look, what do you think imaginary mass is?
it depends. It depends. Like an example of something that is referred to as imaginary mass is like tachyons. They move faster than
Okay,
the speed of
look,
light.
I asked you, what do you think imaginary mass is? Not what an example is. I want a definition, retard. I think when people ask for what you think something is, they want a definition generally. Maybe not with your retarded friend group, but
Like,
I'm gonna
random,
get my parents.
like, bro, imaginary mass doesn't have a set definition. I can actually just describe it as a mathematical construct to refer to particles that move faster than the speed of light. It's really not that hard for you to
You
grasp.
don't think
Like,
that's a
you can't be
definition?
that
You
retarded.
don't think that's a definition?
I just gave you
Wow,
my interpretation of the definition, bro. You can't
wow,
be this bad.
um, wow. Um. Anyway, so what do you think? Gege seems to depict it as.
What do I think Gege seems to predicted
Nope,
as?
depict it as. What?
Gege's prediction of imaginary mass is pretty inconsistent to what imaginary mass is portrayed to be in science and stuff.
Why would I
And stuff.
care?
So what
Look,
I
can I just get a?
can
Can I just get a? Gege says it's this thing, or Gege seems to think it is this thing. What do you think it is? Oh, my pants
what
are.
the bro? What the fuck, bro? What I'm trying to explain to you is that Gege has not given a set definition of what he thinks imaginary mass is. He just uses the term loosely in his story. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, wait. So just being clear, I asked you, what do you think Gege thinks it is? How do you think it's made? What do you think he generally thinks it is? And then you just say that. So I'll just give it for you. He thinks it is a combination of both negative and positive infinity, right?
Okay,
That's what he depicts that as, right? You agree with that?
negative and positive infinities. Can you
Yeah, because when he talks
provide?
about imaginary mass, he talks about it being a combination of both red and blue, and which he before that he depicts it as both positive and negative infinity.
Can you show scans for this? Like what?
Yeah, I sent the scan retard. It's already in there. So let's get it.
Where?
It is born by colliding both infinities. An imaginary mass rushes forth.
Bro, both infinite. Like what? Like there's nothing stated here, negative or positive infinities. All he says is motion and reversal. Are you trying to say
It is
that
born motion and reversal. It is born by colliding both infinities. What do you think both means there?
both infinities can really mean anything? Like motion, like let's think about this properly, right? Motion, moving on, in this case would mean
No. I don't
moving
want to know your
something
thought
from.
process.
Nah, bro. Now listen. This isn't my thought process. It's how
Infinity,
it's
do you want to
portrayed
listen
in
to
the
this?
story, bro. It's how
Infinity is
it's
my lawyer.
portrayed in the story,
Lawyer,
bro.
do you want to listen to this?
Motion, nigga.
No.
All right,
You're not
look,
giving justification. You're not giving justification for that
I will mute you
positive
until
infinity and
Well,
negative
I
until
am
infinity
JK's
shit.
lawyer, and I said yes, so obviously. Okay,
You're
now can you
not
guys
a weirdo.
continue? Actually, debate accurately. Yeah,
bro. What
Infinity
is he
should
You're a
not
talking
know
about?
that nigga.
retard. You're a
Yeah,
retard and
shut your
homophobic.
bitches
I
up,
hate
nigga. You
following that
lost
shit.
badly on that debate, nigga.
All
I
right,
lost
look,
that
I don't know
badly
why.
in one debate. That doesn't make any sense. What does it mean to lose on a debate? What the fuck does that even
Look,
mean? The fuck?
look,
Lose
let
one.
me let's keep Axiom muted. He keeps interrupting me. But yeah, look, let me know when you're done to chat. I'm gonna decide to mute you. Always code in this pool. I'm gonna local mute you until you finish with your ramble. I don't want to hear that.
What the fuck are you yapping about? I'm asking you to provide me justification for where you are getting that positive and negative infinity shit from.
Yeah, so look, what do you think both means?
Both is in reference to the motion and reversal that is referenced earlier in the panel.
So
Motion
look,
obviously is
just
referring
being
to
clear.
blue.
Oh my god.
What?
So you think
What are you
both
saying?
refers to two? You think both there refers to two dichotomous things in which, um, when talked about here, it's referring to both motion and reversal. So, look, I disagree with that. I think that's referring to the conclusion of both red and blue. That seems to be shown within one of the previous
Motion
scans,
and
right?
reversal are referring to red and blue.
I think those are referring to the conclusion, not the infinity itself. I cannot see my.
Prove that?
Yeah. So look.
What?
Yeah. So look, it best explains the data, right? And the reason it best explains the data is because in the previous scan, right? Or I think it might have been a scan after that. I don't know which one I sent it. But look, in one of the scans, it starts talking about the conclusion of the natural negative numbers or the impossible situation being manifested being a what's it called? Being a magnetic effect. I forgot which one it said, but it was a magnetic effect, and the motion and reversal or magnetic effect. It pulls things this way, it pulls things that way. So listen, the best explains the data is that when he talks about infinity here, he's talking about the natural negative numbers in which this thing is created of or representative of.
What, what the fuck? Okay, wait. I just want to ask like a very simple question. So, if if we were to assume that what you're saying is correct, why would this is just a random question, why would Gege randomly put before this sentence motion and reversal? It is born by colliding both infinities. What?
Yeah, because he's talking about the magnetic effects that which is born and which causes this destructive power, and what's being combined here are both the infinities. So the effect of both of the infinities is the motion and reversal, which causes this destructive power of what imaginary mass is, and then the effect. I mean, the thing in which it's representative of is always the
But that
infinity.
legit
So
doesn't. But anyways, like literally nothing you have said so far. I asked you for justification of that negative infinity and positive infinity shit.
all right, do you want to
As
conclude?
I have already justified why the scan where Gojo is talking about negative numbers literally means nothing. I've already justified that. So I needed to justify where you're getting this positive and negative infinity
Yeah,
shit.
do you want
Like
to
what?
conclude? I want to conclude. I want to conclude. I want to end this off. I'm tired of this. Like Trickle's right.
Bro,
You're more
you're so
retarded than
stupid, bro.
Axiom.
Bro, you're so stupid. Bro, I'm asking for justification. If you can't give me justification, that's fine. Just concede.
Look, I don't. I think I've already given a justification. Especially Look, I can
So
give more.
wait, I
Listen, I
just
can
want to
give
know.
more
I just want to
justification
know.
if you want
Wait,
it, but
pause, pause,
I don't
pause.
think it's
So your
necessary, especially when you're
justification is
retarded.
just to repeat your premise again? Is that it?
Look, you can 100% think I assume the premise. I think I 100%
Wait,
justified it. I
no,
think
no,
you look like
no, no,
absolutely
no.
retarded.
No, bro.
Okay,
I'm so
we
sorry. I'm so sorry. No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't
we
be laughing. I
understand.
shouldn't be laughing. Sorry. I shouldn't be laughing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt your feelings. I don't want to hurt your feelings. I don't want to hurt your
Yo,
feelings.
look,
Like,
listen. If you think I get offended by like when Axiom Girl says when Axiom himself is retarded, like you are very very confused.
I'm sorry. Who the fuck was talking about Axiom?
Why is this nigga sucking my dick, bro? You my fanboy, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Why you
Look,
like me so much,
Axiom,
bro? You have
get
a
down
crush on
there,
me? You
get down
fucking
there,
Mr.
get down
Hand,
there.
bitch ass dog ass nigga.
Get my dad in there.
Oh, that's
My
what.
dad in
You
there,
kind of
retard.
sad, bro, retard. And anyways,
Get my
now
dad.
go and continue your debate.
Get my
Anyways,
dad in
you
there.
guys just conclude.
Get my dad.
Take your debate. You can spell your Rimuru scale.
Come down there, retard. I don't know why you keep
Yeah, sure.
miking up and get told the
I'll
fuck
just go
out
remove this.
by anybody in this VC.
This is fucking crap,
So
bro.
listen,
Oh my God.
Monarch,
Okay, yeah,
you
sure. Sure.
continue
I'll just get removed. I'll just get
you
removed.
continue your
Oh,
scaling
what
so
the
you can continue
fuck?
getting.
Oh my God. Okay, yeah, sure. I think I've
All
already
right,
sent
look,
in these guys.
look, look,
Sure,
look.
sure, sure,
I'm gonna
sure,
swim to the
sure,
back
sure,
side of
sure.
the pool. By the time I come back, I'm gonna respond to
I'm
the
sorry.
argument.
What the fuck is
All
bro
right,
talking about?
whoa.
Bro, at this point, you're like, bro, you're just being circular with your reasoning, so I'm just gonna
No,
go
but
on
give
and
the
scale my
argument.
character. Like, this is, you're really just wasting my time here. Are you still here? You're still here, good. Anyways, I've already posted the scans. So if you just want to go over them a little bit before I start stating the scale for my character, that'd be great. Hello? I damn well know this is not a microphone problem this time. I switched over to my PC.
Thank you.
He said he's gonna eat. You can just scale and he'll come back and see the fucking
Okay,
scale
cool,
or something.
cool. Okay, cool.
All right,
Anyways,
was the argument given? Oh, I don't have a towel.
nigga,
All right, was the argument
nigga,
given?
what? My guy, are you that sped? Okay, shut the fuck up. Let me give my argument. Anyways,
Wait, are you just
so
sitting here not giving the argument? Oh, I don't have a towel. I actually don't have
bro,
any clothes.
you can't be this
Oh, that's
sped.
automatic.
You can't be this sped. Okay, bro,
Yo,
calm, bro.
retard, can you just give the
Can I
argument?
kill my character? Yes or no? Bro, why you getting so mad, bro? Can I kill my character?
Yeah. That's what I've been asking you. Give the argument.
Okay, good, good boy.
What?
Anyways, so so my character, Rimuru, create and destroy tens of thousands of worlds. Worlds are stated to be larger than universes on separate occasions. Each world is stated to have an infinite amount of timelines. I don't know whether I provided the scan for that, so I don't really care if you want to argue whether worlds have infinite amount of timelines or not.
Yeah, why is that true?
Yeah, I'm not really gonna argue on whether worlds have
Are you
infinite
gonna run away
timelines.
from the fucking argument? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna sprint away instead of giving it. Give the argument for it being true.
Bro,
I'm gonna go get it. Right?
bro,
And I'm gonna
bro,
ask like
the
the argument.
endpoint is not dependent on whether they have infinite timelines or not. You can't be this bad. Like what? Whether they have infinite timelines or not really does nothing for my scale. I was just stating it for the wreck.
I'm gonna
I
leave
was
this.
just stating it for the wreck.
Listen, I'm gonna leave the argument. Respond to the argument, okay? I'll be right
Bro,
back.
I'm giving the arguments. Can I keep my arguments? He left. Okay, like
That wasn't
okay,
a fake
wait.
laugh, Trick. That was really funny though. There's no fake laugh from someone literally fucking crying, bro. Ain't no way. Nigga left.
So,
No, he said that he will come back. Just give the argument, yo, JK. Just give out the argument. He said he'll come back and
okay,
like
I'll just give him.
do
I'll
his.
just give him the argument. Okay, so anyways, as
It's
I've
not
stated
fake,
before,
gang. You don't even know what fake means, bro.
Rimuru.
Anyways, yeah, continue.
Okay, so yeah, Rimuru is stated to be able to destroy tens of thousands of worlds. Each of these worlds are stated to have infinite
What are you
amount of
still
time
giving the
needs.
argument?
Each this Rimuru's world in particular is stated to have fundamental abstract principles. Principles are obviously above concepts. I don't think I really have to explain why principles are above concepts. These
I don't agree
attributes are
with that, by
stated
the
to
way.
be attributes of time and space. What did you say? You don't agree that principles are above concepts? What?
Hello? All right, can you give
Hello?
the argument for any of that being true?
What? Wait. Are you asking me to justify why principles are above concepts?
Give me a time, please. Yeah, just being clear, I don't accept any of the statements. Give me a time.
My scans are literally right there, so I
No,
don't
look,
really
I
know.
agree with the scans are there. I just don't agree with the truth value. I don't think they're true.
Why justify why you don't think they're true?
I'm agnostic on the proposition. Yo, the towel, hurry up.
Bro, shut the fuck up. That literally doesn't answer my question. I'm asking you, justify why you don't
Wait,
think the
do you
scans
think
are
that's an
true.
argument? Wait,
Bro,
so do you
justify
think
why you don't think the scans are true.
Give me a towel, dweeb. Just being clear, do you think me not justifying it makes it true?
What the
That'd
yeah,
be a big argument for me.
you not justifying why you think the scans are not true. Obvious, like yes, duh.
No, listen, I'm not holding a stance. I'm agnostic on the proposition. Appreciate it. Why is this one dirty? Get me a clean.
Legit means nothing here.
Yeah, just to be clear, I'm
Okay,
putting
I'm
the
just
burden
going
on you to prove that the scans are true. Why would this guy give me a dirty towel? What's wrong with this guy?
What the fuck? Okay, you're asking me to prove if the scans are
Yo,
true,
can you
correct?
stop like showing your bamboozlement to the VC? We don't care. Just give the argument.
What the fuck are you
Yo,
talking about?
stop showing the
What?
bamboozlement. Just give
Wait,
the argument.
first you say you don't think the scans are correct, right? First you say
Yes,
the
because
scans are
I'm
not correct.
agnostic on
Then
the proposition, so I don't
provide
hold a stand.
justification for why you think the scans are not correct. Then you are then claiming that the burden is upon me to prove that the scans are correct, but you're not giving me any justification for why you think the scans are not correct to begin with.
All right.
Like,
Go
am
back
I
to your
am I getting this wrong? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so just being clear, obviously, I don't think the scans are true if I'm agnostic. I wouldn't be agnostic if I thought they were true. I think that's like pretty basic level definitions.
So basically, what you're asking
I
me,
don't really hold a stance on whether.
basically what you're asking is
Listen,
that I should provide
retard.
evidence for the scans being true, right? You're asking me for evidence for the scans being true, right? You're asking me for the sources of the scans, basically. Hello?
No. You're retarded.
No.
Look. I don't care who. I don't care where you get the scans from. I don't care if you got it from like a random homeless man on the street. They can still be true, right? We're talking about the truth value here of the propositions. And well, if the truth value of the propositions aren't determined to be true, I don't accept it. Infinity wouldn't accept it. Even the retard named Axiom wouldn't accept it. I want the argument.
Who said I won't though? Who said that? Nobody
You're right.
said
You're
that.
pretty.
Nigga,
You're
I
pretty
would not
retarded.
accept
So
it.
you would accept it.
I would not
Can we get
accept it.
the
Why would I
Axiom
not
out?
accept? Why would I not accept? Why would I
Let's
not
get
accept?
blown
Can you
out
tell
and
me why would I
everything.
not accept, bitch ass nigga? Can you tell me why would I not accept?
Yeah.
Kuro,
Yes. Are you gonna accept? Okay, so, look, are you gonna
answer my.
accept
I need to
propositions
answer
that
this.
aren't proven?
I need to answer this question. I need to answer this question. I need to answer
Yo,
this question.
JK, quiet. JK, he asked me if like I would agree to this thing or what. So I'm like, I'm asking, why
Yeah.
would I
So
not
would
agree
you
or whatever?
accept propositions? Would you accept propositions that don't seem to have any justification for it?
No,
That's not
but
the
I'm
justification.
asking
Yeah,
you
obviously you
specifically
wouldn't.
why is that?
Yeah, obviously you wouldn't. That was the question, retard. So look, I forgot your name, but listen, give the argument for them being true. I'm gonna jump back in the pool, right? I'm gonna
Yeah,
swim
but why
back.
would that be
I'm
relevant
gonna
though?
ask the argument.
The thing that I'm putting into question is why would this relevant to this entire dialogue? What did he do that specifically correlates to that thing that you just asked me?
Are you even? Like,
Are
can we
you
get a mute on that
stupid?
guy?
Are
Can we
you
get a mute on
stupid?
that guy?
Come on. Answer the question though. You want to
Can
talk
we
with
get on
me?
that
Come on,
guy?
let's talk it. Come on, let's
No,
talk it. Let's
I
talk it.
don't want
Come
to
on.
talk to you. I prefer to stay away from you.
Axiom, bro. Like,
Can we get a mute on the
Bro is
retard?
scared of me. Fine.
No,
this
listen,
is so
you've
scared.
gotten
You
so
get
the fuck
scared.
out by
So,
every single
as
person
I
in
said
this
before,
VC.
you
I just want an argument from JC or whatever his name is, but why the argument is true or why the proposition is true related to the argument.
I want to answer my question, right? I stated like very clearly. If you cannot give me any justification for why you think my
All right, let's
proposition is
conclude.
not
Let's
true,
conclude.
if you can't give me any justification for why you think my proposition is not true, then I am simply going to ignore you.
Okay, wait.
So
Can I ask
give
a
me.
follow? Wait, let me ask a follow-up question. Do you think that because there's no justification for the proposition being false, that the proposition is
Are you
true?
slow?
Do you hold to that?
Answer my
Do you hold to
question.
that belief?
Answer my question.
Wait, that was a question.
I
I
have
thought
no question. If you
that
don't
seemed
answer
just
a
like
question,
more of an assertion. That doesn't
if you
seem to
don't
be a
answer my
question.
question, then we can
But
proceed.
listen,
Answer my question
obviously,
to know whether I should ignore you
yo,
or
look,
not.
are you
Like
gonna
what?
keep rambling like a retard? Can I answer the question? Appreciate it. So listen, obviously, I wouldn't accept that because, well, ooh, is there a hot tub? Hold on. Anyways, yeah, look, obviously I wouldn't accept it because, if there's no justification for it being true or false, it just seems like the truth value is undetermined, and if it's undetermined, well,
What do you classify
that
as
seems
justification for it
not to
being
be
true?
motivation
What do you
for it being
classify as
true.
justification for it being true?
Are you asking what I think justification is? I think it's anything that would serve credence towards the proposition.
No. That oh my fuck. What? I asked you.
Yo, how do I get in here? Why would
What
you?
I asked you. What do you classify as justification for my proposition being true? And you proceed to define the word justification to me.
Well, that's what I
Is
think
that what
justification is.
justification?
Anything that fulfills the criteria seems to be justification for it being true. I
Okay,
don't.
so anything
If
that
you're
just
asking for an
anything.
example,
Sure,
if you're asking
sure,
for
sure,
an example, you can
sure,
give an
sure,
induction, you can give an abduction, you can give a deduction. I mean, give a lot of things. But why would they? Is this not a hot tub? Why would you even put it here if I can't open it? What's wrong with you?
You can't actually be this slow.
Like, I'm kind of
What did you
confused on
say?
the question.
I wasn't
You guys just
listening. I
conclude,
wasn't
gang.
listening.
Can you guys just conclude?
Yeah,
We'll just
like,
like
what
give
are
on the
you?
judgment real quick. You can
Sorry,
conclude.
Wait, what are you?
So
What are you
hold on.
asking?
Let me just ask a few.
Sure.
Let me just ask a few question, right?
Yeah,
So
no, look, can we get the retard on mute, bro? He keeps getting blown out and he keeps miking up.
Bro,
are
He's
you?
gotten blown out by
He's so
Diddy.
mad.
Blown
He's
out
so
by
mad. He's so mad. Why you so mad,
bro.
gang? Bro, stop
bro,
sucking my
Axiom,
dick, bitch
bro,
ass nigga.
How does
chill,
this
So
have
what?
a smaller pool? I mean, pool.
Axiom, chill.
Wait, bro, they just have a smaller pool. Why would I swim in this?
Okay, but
What is
Kuro,
wrong with
I
these
have
guys?
no
No,
idea
wait,
who you're
no,
talking
has a
to.
hot, has a hot thing.
Who you're talking to?
Wait, hold on.
I really don't know who you're talking to.
No,
So
that's not in here. Why would they even
let me
do this?
give you let me give you my definition of justification, right? Let me give you my
No, I
definition of
just gave you the
justification.
definition of justification.
No,
Why would they do?
no.
Why
I
would
want
they
to know
lock
if you
me?
agree with my.
What
I
is
want
wrong
to
with
know
these people?
if both of our definitions coincide with each other. You retard. Fuck.
Oh, but I don't care if yours
Justification can be
coincide.
defined as an acceptable reason or explanation for something being true, right? Can you
Well, I don't really
attest
care.
to that? Can you agree with that?
No, I think I like my definition better.
Okay, just repeat your definition just for me again. Okay,
Look,
just
what
repeat
I
your
think
definition
justification is, I think
because
it's
the
something in
definition
which
actually
provides
makes sense.
credence towards a proposition or a given set of truth amp
Sorry,
things.
start again. I really was not listening. Start
Yeah,
again.
look, I just think it's something in which provides credence towards something in which can be truth amped.
Okay, cool. So how do my
Bro, why would
scans
you
not
give me that?
how
Give
do
me a
my
hot take.
scans not fulfill that criteria? How do my scans not fulfill that criteria?
Yeah, because we don't even know if the scans or like the propositions stated within the scans are true. They seem to like you seem to just be assuming that, and well, it's not as probable
I'm not
under like
assuming
ontological
anything.
principle.
Everything I'm seeing are within the scans themselves, unless
No,
you
no, you're
can't
assuming
read.
the
Which,
truth value of
which
the
I
scans.
already know your
Retard.
reading comprehension is bad. I
Let's
already know your
conclude. Let's
reading
conclude.
comprehension
You're
is
lost.
down.
You're lost. You're lost. You're lost. You're lost. Let's
Oh my
conclude.
fucking god, bro.
Let's
Bro,
conclude.
what
Let's
the
end this off
fuck?
here. I was here longer
Bro,
than I should be.
you can't
Let's
actually
end
do
this
this,
off
man.
here.
You can't actually do this, man.
Let's end this off
I
here.
am asking you wait, I am asking you, do my stance fulfill the criteria of your definition of justification? You
Yeah,
say
I've already
no,
told
you
you.
say
Yeah, I
what
think
did
for
you
something
say?
to serve as credence, listen, I think for something to serve as credence, it would have to be true. So
What the what? How do my scans
yeah,
not fall into that criteria? Fuck!
yeah, because I
You
don't think the
can't be
scans
this
are
Can you
dumb.
true,
guys just
retard.
conclude? Can you guys just conclude, bro? Kuro, you're
Bro,
retarded, bro.
what?
Can we just conclude? Guys? Just
Wait,
conclude, bro.
wait,
Just
listen,
conclude.
Axiom. What do you think the problem is here?
What you said,
I'll
bro?
allow you to join the conversation so you can get the living fuck beat out
Yeah,
of you. So
so
what do you think the
you're,
problem
you're
is?
fucking retarded, bitch ass nigga. Why you mad, bro?
Do
Why
you
you
think that's
mad?
the answer
Bro,
to the
I think
question?
So
That's the answer
so
to the
again,
question?
you asked me the question. Wait, chill. Okay, so you
bro,
asked me the question earlier. Specifically, if you want to discuss with me, then we can discuss. Sure. So earlier ago, you asked me that do
No, I
I
want to
agree
follow
that
with what I just
specifically
said.
if a proposition doesn't have any justification or whatsoever, would I
Look,
accept
I
it or
want an
not?
answer to what I
I
just
said
said. So
no.
can you?
Obviously, I would not accept it. But I'm asking you, why would this be
Okay, so that's
correlated
not
towards the
an answer.
entire
That's
dialogue?
not an answer
Now,
to what I
based
just
upon
heard.
the specific current argument,
You
right?
deem that to
If
be an
JK
answer?
debates presents an
Oh, I have to
argument
bring
and
that
gives us
over
a
here.
justification for it, if you have no justification that it being false, right? Then obviously, then you have to present something that actually refutes anything that he fucking said based upon the
But
given
the fake
criteria that
laughing
meets up
only
on the
works when you have
justification.
enough
There's no fake
voice.
laughing on that thing. You can go ahead and justify why it's fake laughing as well. So, anyways, yeah, why would it be?
Meta debating isn't gonna
Yeah, why
work.
would it
But
be
look,
even go to this case, retard?
listen, you're very confused here. Do you
Yeah,
think
why
that
am I being
something in which
confused,
is
bitch ass
questioned?
nigga?
Do you think something that is questioned is like something which can
Do
provide
I
credence
think that
towards
something
something?
is questioned? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Yeah. So if the truth value is undetermined, we don't know if it's true, we don't know if it's false. Do you think it can provide credence towards another proposition?
If the truth value is undetermined and all that shit, if you can like give a truth value or what the fuck?
Okay, look, you're confused. If we
Here,
don't
yeah,
know if the
yeah, yeah.
proposition,
Can you just repeat
okay,
that, please? And
I'm
then
back, I'm
yeah,
yeah.
back.
So listen.
What's
If
going
the
on? What's going
proposition
on?
currently has not been determined to be true or false, meaning well, it
okay,
holds a 50-50 chance of being both true and
What's
false,
the
right?
argument?
Is it the case
What's
that
the
okay.
that
argument?
proposition can provide credence towards another proposition?
If
So
that
like, can
proposition can provide another credence for another proposition, why is there like two propositions in this case? Are you referring to the truth value specifically in this proposition that it can be
Yeah.
either
So
true or false
listen.
specifically?
Oh my God.
So yeah, I'm gonna just get this straight, right? If yeah, listen. If specifically, let's just go back to
Maybe
to the question you
listen.
asked earlier. You said that if a
I'm sorry.
proposition is
No,
either